So now we're going to thread the bottom of the machine, or the bobbin. First you need to open up the bobbin case. You need to make sure that your bobbin looks like a P. Basically the left hand side is where your tail is going to hang down. So you've got the round part of the bobbin and then the tail that looks kind of like a P. It does show that to you on the screen as well. You must put that in. If you don't have the thread on the left hand side, it will not work. Okay, if you look right here, you will see two metal pieces and then there's a gap in between the metal piece. Your thread needs to go inside that gap. You want to hold the bobbin so it doesn't spin, and you just pull just a little bit. You'll hear like just a little tiny click. That's all you're doing, is sliding it right underneath that metal piece. Okay? Next thing you have to do is make sure your machine is on. You're going to hit the down up button. Before you do that, you must hold your thread from your spool. Not too tight, but just hang on to it. You're going to push the down button so the needle goes down. You're going to push it again so the needle comes up. And as you can see, it took that thread, and all I have to do is kind of tug up a little bit, and there's a loop. And it pulls my bobbin thread out. So before, the thread was here, and now it is going inside the machine and coming out. So I'm going to take my bobbin case and put it back on. Now let me show that to you again. Okay, so my bobbin looks like a P. I'm going to set it in, thread in between the two metal pieces. I'm going to hold on to my bobbin, tug just a little, slide it underneath. I'm going to hold on to my thread from my spool, which is what everybody always forgets, so hang on to that. Down button, up button, tug up a little bit, find that loop, pull it out, put my bobbin on, my bobbin case. So now as I sew, the thread is out of the way, but notice that it's still sticking out right here. So the last thing I should probably do is take this and see where in between the toes there's a crease. I'm going to take my thread and just slide it right in between so that both the threads are underneath and in the back. So now as I sew, that thread isn't in the way.